28th November 1935. Talk 104. Mr. Kishori Lal, an officer of the Railway Board, Government of India, hails from Delhi. He looks simple, gentle, and dignified in behavior. He has gastric ulcer and has arranged for his board and lodging in the town. 5 years ago, he took up the study of devotional literature. He is a Bhakt of Sri Krishna. He could feel Krishna in all that he saw. Krishna often appeared to him and made him happy. His work was going on without any effort on his part. Everything seemed to be done for him by Krishna himself. Later, he came in contact with a Mahatma who advised him to study Vedanta and take to Nirakar Upasana, that is, devotion to formless being. He has since read about 700 books of philosophy and Vedanta, including the Upanishads, Ashtavakra, Avadut, and Srimad Bhagavad Gita. He has also studied Sri Bhagwan's work in English and is much impressed by them. Once, when he was in the jaws of death, no other thought haunted him but that he had not yet visited Sri Bhagwan in his life. So he has come here on a short visit. He prays only for Sri Bhagwan's touch and his grace. The master said to him, Atmaveham Gudakisa, that is, I am Atman. Atman is the Guru, and Atman is grace also. No one remains without the Atman. He is always in contact. No external touch is necessary. Devotee. I understand. I don't mean external touch. Maharishi. Nothing is more intimate than the Atman. Devotee. Again Sri Krishna appeared to me 3 months back and said, Why do you ask me for Nirakar Upasana? It is only Sarva Bhutesu Cha Atmanam Sarva Bhuteni Cha Atmani. The self in all and all in the self. Maharishi. That contains the whole truth. Even this is indirect. There is in fact nothing but the Atman. The world is only a projection of the mind. The mind originates from the Atman. So Atman alone is the one being, devotee. Yet it is difficult to realize, Maharishi. There is nothing to realize. It is Nitya Suddha Buddha Mukta, the eternal, pure, aware, and liberated state. It is natural and eternal. There is nothing new to gain. On the other hand, a man must lose his ignorance, that is all. This ignorance must be traced to its origin. To whom is this ignorance? Of what is one ignorant? There are the subject and the object. Such duality is characteristics of the mind. The mind is from the Atman, devotee. Yes, ignorance itself cannot exist. He finally surrendered, saying, just as a doctor learns what is wrong with the patient and treats him accordingly, so may Sri Bhagwan do with me. He also said that he had lost all inclination to study books and learn from them. Talk 105. Maharishi. By knowing which, all the unknown becomes known. Madhava Swami, Bhagwan's attendant. Are there 9 methods of teaching the Mahavakya, Tatvamasi, in the Chandogya Upanishad? Maharishi. No, not so. The method is only one. Uddalaka started teaching Sat Eva Soumya. There is only being, illustrating it with Sweta Ketu's fast. 1. Sat. The being in the individual is made obvious by the fast. 2. The Sat. Being is similar in all as honey gathered from different flowers. 3rd. There is no difference in the Sat of individuals as illustrated by the state of deep sleep. The question arises, if so, why doesn't each know it in sleep? 4. Because the individuality is lost, there is only Sat left. Illustration, rivers lost in the ocean. If lost, is there Sat? 5. Surely, as when a tree is pruned, it grows again. That is a sure sign of its life. but is it there even in that dormant condition? 6. Yes, take the instance of salt and water. The presence of the salt and water is subtle. Though invisible to the eye, it is recognized by other senses. How is one to know it? What is the other means? 7. By inquiry, as the man left in the Gandhar forest regained his home. 8. In evolution and involution, in manifestation and resolution, Sat alone exists. The light merges in the Supreme. 9th. An insincere man is hurt by the touch of fire test. His insincerity is brought out by fire. Sincerity is self-evident. A true man or a self-realized man remains happy without being affected by the false appearances, namely the world, birth, and death, etc., whereas the false or ignorant man is miserable.